Hi, good afternoon, and good afternoon. Welcome once again to Old Blackpool Biker. We're on, as you can see by the Wolves clock, about 4 o'clock, just before. Obviously in the afternoon. It's not a bad day at all. It's a bit cloudy. I'll show you the clouds. It's still pretty windy. We'll pop down here and have a walk next to the sea in a sec. I know a lot like to have a walk next to the sea. The tide is on its way out, so as we get a bit further down towards Central, we might just get on the beach. But yeah, not a bad day. At least there's no rain at the moment. Obviously where we are, right opposite the tower. And it's Thursday. Nearly the weekend again. So yeah, hope everyone's well. Let's have a wander down here, down the big steps. Well, you know I love these steps. You might get a bit of wind noise. I'll tell you about that in a tick as well. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to put belt on. Keep losing my job. Yeah, let's go a bit further down, shall we? Don't trip, biker lad. Tide is going out, I think I've already said that. Last time we was here, if you remember, the tide were coming in and it was right getting a bit. We came along there. I'll go a bit slower. See how high that wall is though when we came along? Just there. What is it, about 8 foot more? You've no escape there. So yeah, we have got a bit of wind. What I was going to say on that, let me just show you the mic I've been using. Hang on a minute, if I can find it, it's in my pocket somewhere. There. I mean, it does have, oh God, got splashed on. It does have a cover on it. Hang on a minute, let's get a big... Bloody wind, it was alright before. So yeah, it does have a cover on it, but obviously, oh, right splash them. It's meant to be going out anyway. Yeah, what was I saying? It does have a cover on it, a wind cover, but obviously it's not been doing a great job them last couple of videos, so I'm going to have to suss something else out. I'm looking into getting a road, R-O-D-E. They seem to be the way to go. No, I'm not going any closer before anyone says, oh look at all the seaweed there and that. We'll get there in a minute. Oh, you buck. Ah. You've got to have a laugh, haven't you? You can see how it's Central. It's going out a bit now already. There's a bit of beach already there. So yeah, looking into the mic situation, because a lot know I lost the fluffy bit on my original mic, which was wired. I preferred that one, but the one I've been using, it's done by Bluetooth, you know, wireless, obviously. And even protecting it, I'll try to protect it as best you can. Obviously just ain't working. This isn't working. So this is just without a mic or anything, which might have been better beforehand, to be fair. Look at all this seaweed gathered here. Can we go down one or two? Bloody loads of it. Yeah, so lost Fluffy Mike. I'll have to look into what we can do now. I mean, what do they call it? A dead cat? That's some name in it for a fluffy bit on the end of the mic. A dead cat. I thought, what? Right name. Now apparently as well, the Gazette was saying that there's been some birds washed up on the beach. Apparently the avian flew, you know, the avian has started coming to the northwest, but now, I think that was a day or two ago, last time I noticed that anyway. See, we could just about get onto the beach now. Go down a couple more now. Look at all the seaweed. And loads of it, and there's a few out on these steps, as you can see. And some, I don't know whether I'd be paddling yet, to be honest. We'll squelch through this seaweed, I think. Yeah, ain't it different being from there to just here, where the headland juts out a bit, you know, as it goes round. Yes, just in them few minutes we've been walking down, you can see how the beach has appeared. Tide going out fast. Yeah, look at, sorry, I'm panning a bit fast there. Oh, there's seaweed and that. It's gathered, hasn't it? Feathers in it and all sorts. So maybe the Gazette was right. Yeah, the Gazette ran that a day or two ago, I think it was, saying about the avian and what have you. But we'll keep updated on that one. Or people's got food, so all the seagulls are hanging around, obviously. Yeah, let's just cross here, get on the beach. I got my old wreck trainers on, so I'm not bothered. These are the ones that went round North Pier and everything, so don't really give a monkeys about, oh, that wind. Don't really give a monkeys about them, to be fair. To be fair as well, I think they've sorted that out, haven't they, with the sewage going in, all the spillage and what have you, from a couple of weeks ago. I think that's all done now. All done and dusted. Yeah, so back to the mic situation. If you don't use a mic, you get the atmosphere. But then you're also going to get wind noise as well. So, do you know what I mean? It's as long as it's broad, which way do you do it? Which way do you work it, you know? Do you remember when we went to the end of Central Pier? You could see the jetty, sorry, that wind noise again. You could see the jetty, or what was the jetty at the end of Central Pier, better than you can. The remnant, shall we say, you know, the posts and that, better than you can at North Pier. Although North Pier was there, the jetty was there a lot after the Central Pier jetty. When the fishermen used to be on the jetty at North. Some time ago. Look how far out we are now. Just in those few minutes. It shows, doesn't it? Yeah, so there's a few around, but to be fair, it's nowhere near as busy as it should be for this time of year. We're on Thursday today. Can't really show you up there, it won't come out. Got beach patrol there with one of the buggies. Yeah. So anyway, just the video was really just to explain about wind noise, and apparently it's going to be like this for another 10 days. So that's what the BBC's saying at the moment, but never believe the weather forecast, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, where do you go with what do you do? You know what I mean? If you, them road banks are not cheap, so we'll see what happens anyway. Anyway, so hope everyone's well and staying safe. I'll show you once more. The sun's quite nice, it's warm. You can see the sun glinting off the sea now. Anyway, most of all, stay safe. You know what it is. Have a cracking day.